Hey, yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy, Mistah Wilson. You are now tuned in to WilsonBlock 100 Radio, where Pasadena music lives. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. We welcome you to the first episode of WilsonBlock Wednesdays, February 22nd, wrapping up that winter 2016 season, you know what I mean? Go ahead and turn it up, man. Turn your AC and your heater up, turn your hazards on, rev your engines, cause we in here, man. Through it all, man, we don't let nothing stop us, man. Pasadena music is alive and well. Real quick, we gonna give y'all the word on the street. P.
This is Percy Johnson, and welcome to WilsonBlock Wednesdays.
Yo, what's happening though? Shit, just chilling with the homie Bang, you already know. WilsonBlock 100 Radio, keeping it going and don't stop. You know, my nigga Bang, you know how it go. Heavy on the heavy, nigga, keep up the good work and don't stop.
I'd like to give a shout out to my main man Bing Bing, WilsonBlock 100 Radio Wednesday.
Bing Bing, man, they have real good host contract, I should say. You're saying go to Cook Buddy's friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in County, you know what I'm saying? And, but I know from the streets, you know what I'm saying? Way before then, but he, you know what I'm saying? Always show me spiritual words, you know what I'm saying? Can't relate to the streets, you know what I'm saying? Now, he had a little magazine going, but that's so successful, so I cannot be successful for the movie from the city, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Dude.
Putting it together,
You know what I'm saying? And then,
you know, you've been reaching out trying to see how can I get involved, you know what I mean? Like, you know,
I'm trying to reach out, I'm trying to join the team. I'm saying with some movement blocks going to be big. Trust me, it's going to be nationwide. Trust me.
Right.
Trust me, man. Really doing this all pure. It's going to pay off and you don't see it. I'm seeing it right now, so you see it. T.Y. said it.
No doubt, that's 100. All right, T.Y., it's been good. Thanks for coming through on the block real quick, you know what I mean? We're going to catch up with you later and going to get into the rest of this show.
Yeah. Say peace.
All right, we out.
Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy Dom Promo, and you are now tuning into WilsonBlock 100 Radio. Get it right, Pasadena's on, and we doing it like that. And yeah, you know it.
Shout out to B-Pack, highly inclined. Shout out to WilsonBlock. We out here. Shout out to Pasadena. All my homies in LA. You know, shout out to you, Bing Bing, for taking the time out. You know what I'm saying? Just to holler at your boy and do the same. We gotta do another one. This is just the beginning. For the people listening, it's just the beginning. You're gonna hear more from J Real. This is a limited edition. You know.
Welcome to Pasadena. Welcome to Pasadena. Welcome to the city of roses. You can find me with my clothes. The Rose Bowl to the east side. And my homies always do it just right. Welcome to the city of roses. You can find me with my clothes. The Rose Bowl to the east side. And my homies always do it just right.
Now peep this, Crown City, Pasadena. It's about time that we step in this arena. LA got it from LBC to the CPT. Holla at your boy from the PSD. In the city where there's so much weed, so much hoes from Montana, BCC and beyond. It ain't nothing but down the street, so what you need? But if you got a problem, then my strap will feed. But I like to keep it all cool. I got my money on my mind, been hustling since high school. And I got a lot of homies right here, deep up in the ride from the front to the rear. This in LA City, in the north of the east side. And for miles I can see it on the green signs. It's Aldina all the way to the Rose Bowl. 626, that be the area code.
Welcome to the city of roses. You can find me with my clothes. The Rose Bowl to the east side. And my homies always do it just right. Welcome to the city of roses. You can find me with my clothes. The Rose Bowl to the east side. And my homies always do it just right. And my dream started here in Pasadena. Niggas constantly hating since I stepped up on the scene. It don't matter where I go, cause I'ma make it my arena. I was brought up with the OGs, nigga, I don't need you to relax. All I do is just smoke and try to get a little crazy for the plug get low. Young niggas pump fast, OGs pump slow. I'm the one true soldier, let the whole world know. If I was a saint, then I would be telling a lie. But I'm a survivor, and I'ma take LA for a ride. Like a fresh black coupe with some dubs on the side. Nigga, my shit so smooth, all I do is just glide. I'm bringing the illest shit straight to the industry. Ladies, put your finger in your pussy if you're feeling me. MDL killing tracks with West Coast beats. Popping bottles of Patron, Dean, and sip with me. Welcome to the city of roses. You can find me with my clothes. The Rose Bowl to the east side. And my homies Denver lanes on the west side.
Pasadena, Denver lanes on the north side.
See them essays tagging on the south side. See them Armenians chilling on the east side. Yeah, we all hustle. Roast fams a muscle. Find me at the turkey tussle, trying to find the skirt and rustle. Doing what we want, y'all doing what y'all allowed to. Used to play ball every day alone, my outer. Getting goals accomplished, I heard you was bout to. Cut across the middle, it's my job to reroute ya. Marshall, I told ya. Eagles, the moja. Too high soldier and me on poster. City of the roses, chillin' with my closest. Opposes, check my fist where your nose is. Find a city better, you're probably an asking dreamer. Then you'll see me like welcome to Pasadena. Welcome to the city of roses. You can find me with my closest. The Rose Bowl to the east side. And my homies always do it just right. Welcome to the city of roses. You can find me with my closest. The Rose Bowl to the east side. And my homies always do it just right. Welcome to the city of roses. You can find me with my closest. From the Rose Bowl to the east side. And my homies always do it just right.
We went from hustling on the block with guns and drugs in the spot to big houses in them cars. Now we don't touch work at all, cause we made it. You don't hear me, homie, we made it.
You are now tuned in to WilsonBlock 100 Radio,
we
son.
stay running from them dogs and jumping fences and all. Ain't worried about the law and all, they can't catch us all, cause we made it. You don't hear me, homie, we made it.
The price of street life is death or jail. The city I live in, we know too well. Fast be on us like white on rice. We still hollering work for sale. Never ever this life gon' stop, so we jump the fences and drop that work. Hit the cuts and don't plan to stop. When they let the dogs go, we bust them shots. We grind hard, this ain't the life we chose. It chose us, we got no choice but to live it. So we cook up, chop, work, and bag to deliver. Runners gon' drop it, our whole team winning. Get wind, the feds out here sniffing. Trying to jam us up, no probation. Call a audible, hood like thinking. Wipe it down clean and move location. Side chick holds all my work. Main chick, she holds all my cash. Eastbound to I-376. Exit quick, hood bound to lose tail. We ain't worried about doing no time. Still can move work right behind bars. We only got two choices out here. Hustle hard or go broke and
We went from hustling on the block with guns and drugs in the spot to big houses in them cars. Now we don't touch work at all, cause we made it. You don't hear me, homie, we made it. We stay running from them dogs and jumping fences and all. Ain't worried about the law and all, they can't catch us all, cause we made it. You don't hear me, homie, we made it.
Sun is up, it goes down, no sleep. Money don't get no rest, why should we? Dedicated till we rest in peace. We doze off, cook working our dreams. Bag it up, hand it off, pay for the ticket, go get some more. We gon' hustle hard till they hit the door. Stay high and drunk, might not live tomorrow. Plug straight work, can't for now broke. Got a chef to cook so I can hit that road. Boss man, keep my hands clean. I got gloves if I put in that work. Law come, they pack and we pack. Wartime vest on, stay strapped. We gon' die for this life called track. Know the consequences, but it's all we got. Different rules we play by out here. Clips we use, they don't show no fear. Test the gun, you gon' die around here. Money the root of everything around here. We gon' get rich whatever the cost. 6 feet or life behind bars. Ask why I live life this hard. It's worth it all to be called
We
hood
went from
stars.
hustling on the block with guns and drugs in the spot to big houses in them cars. Now we don't touch work at all, cause we made it. You don't hear me, homie, we made it. We stay running from them dogs and jumping fences and all. Ain't worried about the law and all, they can't catch us all, cause we made it. You don't hear me, homie, we made it.
This is Percy Johnson, also known as Percy Johnson's Portrait Photography. You know, I would like some information, or some feedback, should I say, from the people out there. I would like to know who should carry the torch since Whitney Houston has passed on now. I don't have anyone in mind as of right now. But first of all, let me say this. I am one of the biggest fan that Whitney Houston has ever had. I've seen her numerous times in concert, even though I've never met her, but I've loved her. I've watched her on many television programs. I have CDs of her that I just play over and over. but Oprah Winfrey, I believe, is the one that gave her the name The Voice. And it fit her perfectly. And I can't think of anyone that up and coming that can carry that torch now. And I would just like to know what the listening viewers out there, what they think. Whitney had so much passion in her voice. And I just want to say this, I love soul music. I love music, period. But soul music is my heart because I grew up in the church listening to gospel. And, listening to gospel has everything in it. It has blues, jazz, everything, David Foster and Clive Davis said that a singer has the best training when they grow up in the church singing gospel. And I tend to agree with that. But Whitney had such a great tone in her voice and such passion. She would make you move. When you hear Whitney Houston's voice, you would either laugh, dance, or cry. And if you did move, well, my darlings, you were just simply dead, because that was the greatest voice. Well, close tie with Aretha. I'm a big fan of Aretha Franklin as well. But I would just like to hear what the viewing audience, who they think should carry the torch.
Yeah, well, allow me to reintroduce thyself. The name is Big. I to the NG, to the second power, about to reach infinity. Remember me, I'ma have to be a tycoon. I've been a failure ever since Pasadena High School. Douche 0040, yeah, my conversion had cigarette skanks and the dank weed burning. B3 to CD, these niggas can't beat me. My EP come with 17 tracks easy. You Soulja Boy flow, the best thing going on the underground. The Bing be the next thing smoking. Fuck what you heard, nigga, fuck how you feel about me. Pasadena, not the valley, the alley, a killer galley. How you plan to sell crack, rap at the same time? No rock pusher was ever worthy of my fave vibe. So I'ma keep this Dina shit going. Stay west coastin', niggas already knowing I'm the Bing Bing. Hey yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy, Mistah Wilson. You are now tuned in to WilsonBlock 100 Radio, son. And we got a very special guest with us on the block today. It's the Pudge. You know what I mean?
Better known as Mr. Frantastic.
Thank you, man. Honored to have you here for this exclusive interview with WilsonBlock 100 Radio. How you been?
I've been all right, Bing Bing. How you been?
No doubt, man. Just, another day at the office. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you, it's a pleasure to be on the 100 Wilson Block radio station. Hey, yeah. Because I've been dying to get on here with you, bro, and just feel your vibes, man, because I know you got a lot of positive stuff that you're putting out there for the people.
Yes, sir. And, we go way back, you know what I'm saying? Like, to the hood. You know where the hood at, down there by the heads. And, you know what I mean? We've been through some trials out here, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's finally cool that we caught up, you know what I'm saying? Sit down and, just talk about, how we persevered through the years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, without further ado, man, for our audience listening, can you just give us a quick background on yourself?
Well, actually, a lot of people don't know that I grew up out here in Pasadena. I've been out here since I was 12 years old, you know, my hometown, back east, but I don't look at it like that,
What
it's not where I'm from, it's where I'm at.
Right. Where you
I'm from Buffalo, New York, but
it
ain't where I'm from. It's where I'm at.
Right.
Right now, I'm in Pasadena. You know what I'm saying? And and I like to say that I'm representing the 100 Wilson Block.
Block 100.
Yeah, I'm representing. So, but still, I grew up out here in Pasadena, man. Yeah. And like I was, reminiscing earlier, how I've been on TV when I first came out here at the age of 13.
Oh, wow.
They had a television program called Help Thy Neighbor. Mm-hmm. I went on there and I had to show my talents, as far as being a drummer, little kid coming up being a drummer. Right. And at first I was hated, but when they seen that I had those funky sounds that I was putting down, behind on them skins, hey, they couldn't deny it no longer.
Right,
So,
real talk. Yeah,
yeah.
so you actually got a history as a drummer. You know what I'm saying? Tell me how you got into it and where you went with it.
Well, it's crazy how I got into it. Actually, I didn't have to, go through the problems that I went through being a drummer because it was in my heart, it was in my soul, in my bones.
Right.
So it was inevitable.
No doubt.
Yeah, and I taught myself. I learned to play by ear, and then later in life I learned how to play a little music. Right. So yeah. Other than that, man, I just got better as the years went by.
Right. I mean, we've actually heard you play. You gave us that treat over there at Guitar Center. You know what I mean? Well, a nice little demonstration. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's now that I'm blind. But when I used to see, it used to be 10 times greater.
Right. No doubt. Really, but man, to see you still had it, man, that was like, I knew you were a drummer, no doubt, because you knew where everything was. You was even schooling me on where the hi-hat was, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what the cymbal was, and
Look, back in the 8th grade, and I did not know he's a Pasadena police.
I'm gonna set it right here.
He's a Pasadena police nowadays. And I was in trouble one night because this bully was pushing up on me, but since I've been blind, the police got me up out of the area. But when he dropped me off where I asked him to drop me off, he actually remembered me from being in the 8th grade talent show at Wilson Junior High. You
really?
know? Yes. And I was in the talent show and I wound up in 2nd place.
Okay.
And I'm not going to mention any names about who won the first place prize.
Nah, go ahead and spill the beans, man.
Well,
who you come second?
It was them girls from High Energy.
Oh, shit.
So,
excuse me.
But anyway, I come in 2nd place, but there's a few people that remember.
Talking about Vanessa Mitchell, Barbara Mitchell, Linda Howard, and them.
Yes.
No doubt, I'm familiar with it.
And and we grew up, around them girls here and there.
Tell me about your band. I mean, like, it was how many?
Well, no, the band I was in, we was just like, okay, to be truthful with you, the female Sherry Scott that sang with Earth, Wind and Fire back in the day. Yeah, she put us together as a band. And it was called the Original Jazz Orchestra.
Okay.
My boy David, he was the lead keyboardist, in the band. He came up with the name.
Right.
But and like I said, I played at the Pasadena Civic Auditorium down there.
Oh, word?
Yeah. And that was like, one of my biggest things that I did. Nothing to write home about. But that was growing up here in Pasadena,
Right.
And then I had to fight off the haters,
Right.
We was kids, but you still had haters. And you still had your bullies. So
now, what year were we talking?
Oh, man. We talking from 74, 1974 through 1979, with me on them skins. And then I even pursued playing the drums a little bit further than that, playing at the different high schools and stuff like that.
Right.
Different bands here and there.
Just around Pasadena?
Yeah, just around Pasadena, holding that Dina, that Dina frame together. Yeah. So, but now it's like this, man. I've been through a lot of different parts of my life because then I started getting into other things, and I wound up, going the bad route and winding up in prison and stuff.
Okay.
And back and forth in prison. This was before I became blind. Then, all of a sudden, I get shot in 2005.
Whoa.
44 years of age.
Really?
Yeah, took one to the dome, man.
Wow.
Yeah. Right here. See that eye right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Toe up. Your boy's toe up.
Said 05.
05, my brother. May 4th, 2005.
What had happened there?
Downtown LA, man. It was on Wall Street in between 18th Street and Washington.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Well, real quick, man, we're just going to take a quick break. You know what I mean? We're going to get into this track right here. It's the Pudge and Bing Bing off the Wake Up, that Teddy Pendergrass remix, you know what I mean? Get a bar of this good inspirational music. And when we come back, we're going to get into more of Pudge's life, you know what I mean? He's really, gracious with his time. And, we really just want to hear what he got to say. So enjoy this track, and we'll be right back. Wilson Block 100 Radio, son.
Wait a minute. Come here a minute, boy. Let me tell you something. In this world today, the youngsters don't come up like I used to. And believe me, the shoes that you're trying to walk in, I already did. But I found out in the end that you have to learn through the most expensive, like gold teacher, experience. And that's what I learned. And I just want to tell you a little something about that. Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more
January 19th, a star was born, but heart was torn when he found out that his parents was gone. Hoping this system was a blessing in disguise. Stressing, addressing all this depression in my life. It's time to wake up. While you're tripping on your recent pay cut, I don't wanna hear it, man, my spirit done came up. I have friends who never seen the age of 18. I got a friend who's 48 and he can't see. Common kamikaze caused catastrophe. Cake and coffee combo got me coughing up calamities. His canopies and canteens cover confident college kids. Cooking cats on California corners, catching consequence. Come close and coexist. Can't be in the county counting calendars with counterfeit accounting shit. Kids call me crazy cause I cuss a lot. I tell them shut up, don't become a cop. You need to wake up.
Wake up, everybody. Listen here, son. I know it's gonna come a time when you think you know everything. And you think you Superman. Even y'all girls out there think you Supergirl. But you don't know what the game is about. It's all about the mind. Educate yourself. I do what I can to help the brothers and sisters. Hope they listen to my lyrics cause it ain't no justice. Police locking anybody in jail, and when they pull you over, got you scared as hell. The state got money to throw away. If they didn't, then they wouldn't be getting sued every day. It don't matter, they really don't give a fuck. Cause when they need more money, they just lock you up. They do what they want because they got control, but they just don't know God's controlling the soul. So take heed before you make another move. Do unto others as you want others to do unto you. That's right, thinking that you rank supreme. It's like we all being beaten down like Rodney King. You reap what you sow, stop messing around. Cause if you treat people bad, boy, you smooth one down. Wake up. And see, that's how it goes. Tell me what you think. Did you learn anything? Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more thinking, time for thinking.
Hey yo, sky's the limit, but I tend to believe it isn't. Cause today I may decide to give the moon a visit. Tomorrow that condo, I'ma be moving in it. The next day I'ma pay for what you invented. I won't lie, it gets hard to keep my hopes high. Oh my, use drugs like I don't know why. Told my mama don't cry, she said Mike, only God knows why. We tend to grow at a slow rise. I spit life, so if you see me chillin' with buns, it's cause this young one ain't forgot where he come from. Do you like guns? Is killing people fun? Does it matter where you once hung to be someone? Yo, don't be concerned about hurting a man. I share my struggle so you know the kind of person I am. One love, we ain't even tripping on yesterday. Wake up, let's work to make this world a better place. Wake up.
Everybody, no more sleeping in bed. Oh yeah, and another thing, my boy, time will catch you slipping. When you get my age, what can you tell me? Did you wake up? Or what?
Yes, sir. Welcome back to Wilson Block 100 Radio, son. That was Wake Up by your boy, featuring the Pudge, you know what I mean? And that was the West Kept Secret V3 that you 2011, you know what I mean? You can find that. Just look for Bing Bing Music, you know what I mean? But anyway, we got the Pudge on the block, you know what I mean? And he was just bringing us up to speed on, you know what I mean, how he became blind and how it happened at, such a later part of his life. So, yeah, so tell us more, man.
Well, like I was saying, man, I got shot down there on Wall Street between Washington and 18th Street.
Oh, damn.
And I go to the hospital, and it didn't dawn on me at first that I was going to be blind, legally blind for the rest of my life. So, as the years went by, man, life started getting rough on me, I had to learn how to count money, how to feel the money.
It was like Ray Charles. You got to get all your shit in once.
Yeah. And at first.
I mean, because you can see shadow,
but
right?
Then just barely. A bit of a shadow. And like I tell you, I always tell everybody, if it don't move, I don't know what it is, and I don't know, you know what I mean, if it's real or not. But, it's going to be real because it's part of life.
Right.
But,
and then there was cats that was really trying to say that you weren't.
Right. Right. And there was people, actually getting me for my money at first. But now it don't happen that way no more, too much no more, because I keep a closer watch on myself, and I try to be aware of everything that's around me.
Right.
Yeah, but it's been tough, man. I ain't even been in prison, blind like this. And the main population, you know what I mean?
Wow.
And I could remember a time where, something might have went off on the yard, and we had to get down, but...
So you mean to tell me, like, even after, because I think you've told it, I know that you've been to prison, while you had your sight, you know what I mean? So, it's quite naturally you'd be on the main line, you know what I mean?
Right.
But the fact that you were blind.
I was supposed to be put with the disabled,
right.
The other legally blind or blind people, like they do in the county jail, but in prison it's different, They figure, he just got to go for what he know. He might be blind. And there was one officer who used to always say, well, he'll let the guys in the wheelchairs and the blind people or whatever, the deaf, he'll let them go first when it's time to go to trial. But this is the way he always do it. He'll tell us to line it up. And everybody knew that we get in line first. Right. But the officer would always say, special forces, move it out. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
And it's like, we know that's us, you know?
Right.
The lame and sick and shit fucked up. Oh, excuse my French, I'm sorry.
Right.
But look here, man, I'm telling you.
So what houses you was in, man? I know you was in...
I was in Delano, and I was in Lancaster. These are since I've been blind. And
so you were in Lancaster while you were blind?
Yes, that was back, matter of fact, I was in Lancaster back in 2008, 2009. See?
Okay, damn.
Yeah, and I became blind in 2005, remind me. See? So,
and so Delano,
I wasn't even blind long enough to be in prison like that. And when I was in Delano, I found out that, even me being blind and being disappointed in the way that I have to live life from now until the end, it's like a guy came up to me and he told me he had a blind sister. And that she always, she'd be crying and stuff and scared, and she always looked for somebody to be there, for her. Now, I understand she's a female, but you have to remember she's blind also. And by me being in prison and this guy seeing me running,
handling
going
that
about,
shit.
handling it and just being happy and learning to live with this and just cope with it.
Right.
Handle it.
Right.
He told his sister, and he said it made his sister so happy, and now she's looking at life in a, totally different way. Right. She's not that same sad person no more, because she believes that if a man in prison, legally blind in prison, can be happy, then she sure enough can be happy on the streets being legally blind or blind, period. Yes.
Talk. Man,
so
that's an inspiration.
And I'm glad, I'm glad, And there's a numerous of people who walks up to me, and they tell me they like the way that I handle myself. But see, like I said, I grew up out here. So I know how to get around.
Right. You know where
I
things
know
is at.
different streets. Yes, I know different streets. And if I don't know, and like I said, if I see a piece of a shadow moving around me, I'm gonna take it that it's a person, or whatever, and I'm gonna say something. And if it happens to respond, God bless them. If they don't, then God bless them.
Get hit with
You
the
know what I
banner.
mean? Yeah. Well, I mean, that's only for those who try to bully me. Now that they see that I'm like that, it's a lot of people that know I grew up out here, and they know that I'm an OG, but they still try to test me to see if he's, let's see if he still got that heart that he used to have, and it don't happen like that,
Right.
Because then a lot of times they find themselves running from me, because like you said, they get hit with that venom, you know what I mean?
Real talk.
So, but the thing is, man, is I'm still doing it. I'm still,
Right.
I'm still standing.
Well, I mean, if I may, man, at one time at the lake station, man, I almost witnessed it for myself. I mean, where you had to almost spray a dude, you know what I mean? But,
You had to keep me from doing it.
we brought
You
that to a
understand me?
close real quick.
Yeah, because you already knew by me and you being tight, you already knew the move that the Pudge was gonna make.
Right.
You know what I mean? And by you being such a humble person, peacekeeping person, you understand me? You didn't allow me to take it to that next level.
Right.
And I appreciate you for that, man. That was a beautiful thing that you did.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and I also been homeless out there too.
Right.
And that was one of the times, when I was homeless out there. And I'm gonna tell you, man, it's like when you really look at life is gonna treat you the way you want to be treated. I'm gonna just put it to you like that. If you want to be treated like somebody, then you're gonna treat yourself like somebody.
Right.
And by me being out there, blind all out there, life didn't pull no punches. It still was busting me upside the head, kicking me in my butt, telling me if you don't get it right this time, it may get worse down the line. And I had slept all down there by the courthouse. You know that, Bing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and man, and you was the one. You had to tell me, Pudge, you turning this into the hood. And
everything,
I done
man.
had my days with the police down there too.
Right.
And I remember that time when that female Joanne told the police that I had a gun. I was packing up my knapsack, my sleeping bag and stuff, putting it away, and the police creeping up on me with guns. I didn't even know it, can't even see.
Wow.
But it just so happened that it was a man down there named Keith sitting on the bench.
Shout out Keith.
Yes, and he told me that the police was creeping up on me. I said, so? And he said, they got their guns out. I said, so? And? He said, they pointing them at you. And? Because at that time, I really felt that, being homeless, I didn't have nothing to live for anyways. Blind and homeless, I ain't got nothing to live for. So when they creeped up on me, they trying to tell me to put my hands in the air. I'm not doing that. You just going to have to shoot me. And when they got up on me, they asked me, was I blind? Because they seen my mobility cane.
Yeah.
And they seen, I had my shades on and stuff. And they asked me, you blind? And I said, yeah. And they was like, do you have a gun? I said, no, I don't have a gun. And so they searched my hoodie pockets. But they didn't never search my backpack because they already knew that I wasn't the guy that they, need to be messing with. But it just so happened that female told them that I had a gun.
Wow.
And that could have got me killed.
Right.
But like I said at that time, I didn't care much because I'm already blinding in the streets. Now, if life want to pull this low down, dirty punch, this hitting below the belt shot like this here, what can I say?
Right.
We all gotta go one day,
Right.
So, I mean, it's been rough for me. It's been rough. And now, I'm been blessed to be here, living where I'm at now. Over here. Yeah. And I mean, I might live on the east side,
On
but
the east side,
I grew up on the west side.
No doubt.
West side. You know what I mean? But now I'm over here on the east side, and I'm just mellowed out now. You know? Yeah. Putting down, certain little tracks on just instrumental.
Right. So you're getting back into, song production. Make no mistake, folks. My boy Pudge right here, he's not just an OG, but I mean, this dude is, well-rounded. You know what I mean? He produces tracks, he plays drum, he actually can play the instrument. You know what I mean? He's been fortunate enough to come across the keyboard. You know what I mean? Put some things down. But like, even on the rap tip, you got bars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want to bless us with something? Go ahead and bless us with something, man.
Well, no, I really don't usually throw down like that, but when you're dealing with a star like me, yeah, right, I make the house jump when I rock the mic. I'm down by law. I don't need no badge, and my style make other sucker MCs mad. Not taking any numbers, but I'm taking your names with the cool moves that can freeze your brains. Been rehearsing this rap all night, no sleep. Now tell me, am I in the game way too deep? I'm the man, Mr. Frantastic.
Woo! That shit was hot, son.
It was all right, man.
No, that was cool, right, man. I mean, look, man, Cats wasn't expecting that. Right. I wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean? I thought you was going to hit us with the Coca-Cola, you know what I mean? Or that Pasadena, you know what I mean?
I was thinking about, it's one that I did back in the day, Bing. Mm-hmm. It was the Air Jordan rap. Mm-hmm. I got to get it together, bro.
No doubt.
I got to get it together. But I'm going to tell you right now, I wouldn't be in it for the lyric shot too much because I think I'm a little hung up on being an instrumentalist. So, you know what I mean? So now if we can, put it together, yeah,
for sure.
For me to do some instrumentalist stuff for you, bro, I'll be obliged.
Right. Well, you know what I mean? We've been working, you know what I mean? So, we're gonna make it happen. That's for sure, bro. You know what I mean? But we're gonna take a quick break, you know what I mean? We're gonna get into this next track. You know what I mean? I ain't going to say who it is. I'm just going to throw it in. Bam. And when we come back, we're going to talk more about, what inspires Pudge today. You know what I mean? And more about, the things that, keep him going. You know what I mean? And WilsonBlock 100 Radio, son.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? A nice beat. Rock some smooth lyrics. You know what I'm saying? This is 210. I'm a nigga that's in it to win. Word. Check me out. Yo. Well, let me grab a mic. It's that nigga named Mike. Black and white like Mike Jack. But it ain't like that. See these niggas trying to fight back. And these bitches wanna bite back. Right on. I mean, you should see these bitches I'm at. Probably looking at me thinking, where your life at? She ran around here talking about my app. My bad if I forgot to write back. I didn't type that. I got crack, yeah, part of my anus. Ain't it amazing the way I cater the flavor from flames blazing on pages? Flow is outrageous. I'd rather spit lyrical than work for minimal wages. Steady with a new boy, ready whatever you are. Bing, bing, be clean like a new car. Like 2 stars in one. Let that include the sun. You weak like sun to mun. He's sweet like cinnamon. 1,000,001, I'm chillin', son. Tryna feel the fun, never fear the funk. A punk will take a chunk, I'm talking that junk. Your battleship sunk, meaning the battlefield run by whoever got it to where the battle is done. Walking down the street, watching my shadow follow me. I'm about to get down like James Brown and Sean Connery, the prodigy, you the protege. In this game, you got a lot to lose and more to gain. Don't complain. The wrong approach ain't no joke to play. I did my time, so nigga tell them hoes to wait. Clothes better be off before I close the gate. Suppose I chose hoes in Orange Grove and Lake. I told baby better love me, and love me for real. Cause if you don't, I know someone else will. Bitches got me fucked up like an X-pill. Now the next drill, seeing how long she can keep her neck still. Check my next deal, ex-felons check the next field. Shopping at the Westfield, waiting on my next meal. I set the standard for what the critics demanding. Unlimited passion for rapping. In fact, I'm the captain of packing and stacking in rhymes. Cashing in dimes for dollars, I polish them up, and all of them mine. I'm still calling it chronic. The bomb is atomic, bubonic. The strongest you want it, I got it. It's nothing I'm on it. As soon as you call it, I'm falling like a sea out of supersonics. Now non-existent, I got intuition, so I ain't really tripping on the indecision. I'm just in it to win it. My mission is bing bing, holla at me. My name is Bing Bing. You better holla at me, nigga.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to WilsonBlock 100 Radio. We got the Pudge on the block with us today. And, I know we're going to get into a little more of what, inspires you, inspires your creativity, people that have influenced you musically and just in life. But, I just have a question I want to ask, man. I know since becoming blind, life has been it's been significantly harder. You know what I mean? Definitely, much more of a challenge. Yeah. But all in all, how would you say, people treat you?
Well, I guess I'm pointing out, the bad ways that most people, a lot of people treat me. I ain't gonna say most people, but a lot of people treat me, pretty mean. But I must say that even if I sometimes think that there's more bad people than there is good people, the good people actually outweigh the bad people, because the things that the good people do for me it's like
it outweighs, right?
It don't only outweigh, it's like blows my mind, and I don't think that it's this kind of love left in this world nowadays,
Right.
Like, okay, take for instance, one day I get off the bus and I'm walking down Washington, and I'm getting ready to cross Lake. I'm on the southeast corner with a donut shop. I'm getting ready to cross over on the Food for Less side, and it's Hispanic female. She helped me get across the street. Asked me if I needed help, and I said yes. And she helped me get across the street, and she told me, she said, "I love your people. I love black people." You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm blind, man. That made me feel real good.
Right.
It was like a highlight of my day.
No doubt.
And that took whatever bad that came that day, that erased it.
Right.
That erased all the bad things in that day, man.
Just a simple act of kindness,
Yes. And I've had people will see me walking, and they will pull their car over and ask me if I need a ride. No. Now, I don't too quick to be jumping into that, but I do. Sometimes when I talk to them and they, I can detect if they're, really friendly or not.
Right.
Then I'm really no judge of that character too. Just growing up, being around the people that I've been around, I guess I'm, pretty much lucky at that point in the game. But, man, people treat me very kind.
Right.
Especially when it comes time for me to cross the street. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm getting ready to walk out there, and I'm gonna get knocked down the street somewhere.
Right, man.
And so you need some help,
Especially with the way these LA drivers be, man.
Oh, hit and runs. Wow.
Man.
And I ain't trying to be. I done had a guy, man, one time. This is one of the bad ones. He was trying to push up on me in Food for Less, but now, yeah, man, get out the way. You see, I can't see. You can see now. You can see. So we get outside, and then I'm getting ready to. I know where I'm going because I walk down the driveway and I'm touching the side, so I know I get to the end of the driveway of how you come in and out of Food for Less parking lot.
Right.
And I hit the sidewalk, and I'm getting ready to walk past, and he's sitting there in his car. To me, you better get out the way. Walking in front of my car like that, run your butt over, And I'm like, dude, you're a coward. Walk across my car again like that, I'm gonna run your black butt over.
Wow.
And I'm like, dude, I'm not stupid,
Right.
Nah, come on. I'm supposed to, hey, okay, and walk back in front of his car like I'm some big tough super guy, and let him run me over. But I ignored the rest and I went on about my business.
Right.
But that's, one of the bad, people in the world,
And, not to go too far off, but I remember there was a story you told me where, you actually got caught. It was like a New Year's. You actually got caught in like a big pothole or something like that.
Oh, Lord. Oh, big sinkhole.
A sinkhole.
Big sinkhole, man.
Now tell me about that, man. Tell me about the time it happened. The conditions. Was it not raining? That was when I
first became blind, brother. It was in, excuse me, it was in 2006, though. See, I became blind 2005. Okay. 2006, I'm a baby at this.
Right.
And I find my way back to Pasadena. It wasn't, and I ain't never gonna tell anybody this struggle was beautiful. This woman ripped me off of my money. I didn't want to stay with her no more. She took $780 from me. I was stuck in the rain. 2006, New Year's, freezing, didn't have nowhere to go. And then I hooked up with one of my friends. Now, we sitting in his van with him and his girl, because that's where they was staying. I was homeless. And we sitting in this vacant lot. Man, we drinking, smoking our little medical marijuana, whatever you want to call it. Drinking our beers and drinking some hard liquor and smoking cigarettes and stuff. And all of a sudden, they started tripping, arguing with one another. So one of them, the girl gets out the van and she slammed the door. She hollering at him. Then he gets out the van, hollering for her, come back here and woo, 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 and they gone. I'm stuck in the van by myself in a vacant lot up on Sunset somewhere. And I don't even know how to get out this vacant lot.
Right.
Fresh blind off the slab, fresh blind off the press. And I'm tapping my cane trying to get up out of there. And I fell into a big old sinkhole, man.
Wow.
And the reason why I knew it came up over my head, because when I tried to just think I was going to climb out, it wasn't happening. Wow. I couldn't even feel the top of it.
Really?
And I said, I got to get out of here, man. I had to get out of there. And I kind of like it was so big, could step back a few steps and run and try to keep climbing up the dirt.
Right.
And that's how I got out of there. When I got to the top, I'm hollering down in there, man, for somebody to come help. And like I said, they was gone, arguing with one another, gone. And I had to get out of there by myself, man.
Wow, that's crazy.
Them
was the struggles, man. Adjusting to life, But I really got to commend you, because I know there's been plenty of bad days, more than plenty of bad days, you know what I mean? And for you to still, stand strong, take on life how it comes, you know what I mean? That shows me a lot of experience, you know what I mean? Gotta have some wisdom out here,
Yeah, man.
And you gotta know what's real,
And I believe this. I ain't gonna lie. You have to learn how to successfully survive and live in this life before you reach a certain age, because then life is going to wind up determining if you die a damn fool or not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And because if you keep going through life doing the same foolish things, you ain't learning nothing.
Right.
You're not trying to learn anything. Right. But if you could just show yourself
right,
that you at least learning how to not do what always knocks you on your butt.
Exactly. That's that insanity.
Man, that's some insanity stuff, to keep doing something that's knocking you down.
Right.
Do something that's going to keep you standing up.
No doubt. So real quick, I also want people to know that, music, you know what I'm saying? So your condition is one thing, but it's good. You never really let that keep you from, enjoying music, enjoying the good things of life, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so, I kind of wanted to, check out your, people that inspired you musically, things that inspire you to create, you know what I mean? So, just like the rap that you gave us earlier, you know what I mean? How do you come up with, subject matters and things like that?
Well,
lyrics?
I didn't mean to cut you off, but it just done. I really, when I first started playing the drums, Pudge, stop. Mm-hmm. When I first started playing the drums, it was from James Brown.
Okay.
See, now, I don't know if anybody ever noticed, but I got a funky sound about my music. And I could be, hey, good God. I could put that with just my instrumentals and it'll sound good.
Right.
Or at least to me.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? But, man, there's a lot of artists I know and like,
Well, give me,
like I say,
top 3.
Top 3. Well, James Brown be number 1.
Really?
Okay. I think I could respectfully say, me being old school, I go with, my female be Aretha.
No doubt.
I
just retired. Shout out to Aretha.
Yeah. And my third would be somewhere like an instrumentalist, like my boy Herbie Hancock.
Oh, really?
Because I like instrumental. I like doing instrumental.
No doubt. For the third shot, huh?
Yeah. And I like, I like a little rap here and there.
Yeah, give me
R&B and stuff.
give me top 3 rappers.
Well, there's really not. I mean,
you can't just do that, right?
I wouldn't really do. Well, I can't really do that nowadays, because I've grown into the stage to where I more or less set that to the side, and I'm more focused on life itself. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I'm really trying to live a peaceful life to the end.
No doubt.
At this time, man, because I'm getting older. I ain't getting younger.
Right.
But yeah, it's been a pleasure to do this interview with you.
No doubt, man. It's been, awesome. I always like to get people that got interesting stories, man, and I strongly believe yours is one that's telling. I really do wish we had, more time, ultimately, to really spill it all. But, that's the beauty in, doing the radio show as well, is, we get to chronicle, an exclusive piece.
Yeah.
And insight into the life of, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, that's what it is. But, before we check out, you know what I'm saying? And I know you might be a little reluctant, but if you got some shout outs, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and hear them.
Well, I don't do no shout outs, man. I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to tell you why. Don't get me twisted, y'all. I ain't no snobby person, I just don't do shout outs to nobody but those who I'm really close to. And see, Bing, you wouldn't need a shout out from me for the simple reason I'm here with you already right now, doing the whole thing with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I just I ain't feeling no shout outs this evening. Huh?
All right, hey man,
that's just me. I'm sorry, bro.
All right, no doubt.
I can't do no shout outs.
Okay, that's cool. All right,
bro.
All right. WilsonBlock 100 Radio. We out.
100 Block Radio.
My life is borrowed, not guaranteed tomorrow. So today, I will just soak in my sorrows. I feel like I'm free, but I'm stuck in a bubble. And when I pop a leave, I'm gonna bring trouble. My struggle symbolizes a whole lot of pain. Stuck in this game, everyone knows my name. All these fake phony people acting like my friend. You can't stay away from me, I won't say it again. Got my back against the wind and they want me to fall. Incarcerated with no one to call. I am on my knees and I'm begging God, please don't allow what happened to them happen to me. I ain't gon' lie, I can't help but get high, so I roll up my weed and get high as the sky. I don't know the reason why these motherfuckers hate me, 'cause lately this shit been driving me crazy, which is why I